I done tried to adjust this camera 50 times. And then it keep trying to fall. Ah, what the? Look, and it's... Ooh, I'm over it. Wow. That's as good as it's gonna get. That's as good as it's gonna get. That's crazy. Anyway, it's April 14th, 2026 in Columbus, Georgia, and I am so tired of door dashing. I'm telling you. Ooh, I'm telling you. I'm trying my best to be all sweet and nice and everything. And I want to cuss so bad. But I'm not going to do it. I had an order today at this donut place. And I must say that I am using my friend's DoorDash account. I had like 2 car accidents years ago. And I think DoorDash is like evaluating my driving record or something like that. So my actual account is on temporary hold. So I'm using my friend DoorDash, right? But anyway, child, when I tell you I've been using my friend DoorDash for about 3 months, I had no problems, right? Today I went to this little donut shop and I already knew it was gonna be problems from when I pulled up to the little speaker and I was like, hey, I have a DoorDash for let's say TT. I have a DoorDash for TT, and it was like, oh, this let's say, give me a guy name. Give me a guy because my friend is a guy. Give me like a unisex name. What's a unisex name? I don't know. Tay. I don't know. Let's just say Tay. Tay, TT, whatever. Tay. And she was like, okay, pull around to the window, Tay. When she said that, I knew she was going to try to give me problems. Child, when I tell you I pulled up to that window, and it was a black lady. She was like, you ain't Tay. You ain't going to pick up this order. I said, I did, girl. I just like, oh, girl, I did just like that. I said, excuse me. I said, I came to pick up an order for TT. I said, I already got, and then she had a Wendy's. So I said, boom, don't get my nails. So I was like, I already picked up an order for TT. I said, this is her second batch. I said, girl, I'm just trying to complete this order. I can't give you that. I can't give you that order. I said, where your manager at? I said, bring me your managers. So the managers come to the window. It's a white lady with like the piercing blue eyes, the ones that could just see through all your past lives. And then it was a black man that looked like he just kissed everything up and down. So anyway, I ain't gonna be too rough on him or whatever. I ain't gonna be too rough on that white lady. Cause the white lady, she was like not trying to give me TT order. But I said, girl, it ain't that deep. I said, it ain't that deep. Oh, it's against policy. Like, if you're not the person who the account it belongs to, we can't give it to you. I said, but how would they know? How would they know? How would DoorDash know? Because you got to tell on somebody. You got to snitch on somebody. That's how they would know. So anyway, the white lady, she ended up giving me TT order anyway. Girl, she ended up giving me the TT order. Anyway, y'all. You done passed the donuts. I said, okay. Well, where's the receipt? I need to take a picture of the receipt. Oh, but she didn't come with a receipt. And I asked her again. And she's like, oh, I said, well, they require me to see. Well, DoorDashers, they just take a picture of the order. I said, girl, look, I've been a DoorDasher since 2019. What was that, like 7 years ago? Anyway, I said, I know you ever just be like, somebody try to tell you something that you already know. Somebody try to tell you something you already know. And you be like, you be wanting to be like, I know. But you ain't gotta tell me. I know. But see, you don't do that. You don't say that to folks. You don't do it like that because you know it come off rude, it come off mean. And then that's when y'all gonna be fighting and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So you don't do it like that. You know? But you just be like, you tell them politely, yeah, I've been door dashing. I've been door dashing for a while now. But they just required a receipt. You know, it's just stuff like that just be wanted. You know? So anyway, I think that lady with the white lady with the blue eyes, she wouldn't have gave me them donuts if I had not wrote a review. Because I told her, I said, girl, before I even pulled up to the window, I already wrote a review because I knew. Well, I pulled up to the window and the little black chick with the messy hair with the little tired eyes, her eyes look tired. I wrote a review because I was like, I'm not feeling your energy. I'm not, you seem like you miserable and you bring your misery to the job and we're not doing that because you don't know what I've been through. I don't know what you've been through. We ain't got time for that because I was going to live my fabulous life anyway. So, you know, when a white lady and a black man had pulled up to the window, to the window, I told the black guy, I was like, what goes around comes around because I don't know why that girl acting like that. I get it, it's policy, but I'm like, okay, Tay, my friend account, Tay, he could be in the bed, broken leg. That could be my man. You know what I'm saying? And I could just be just trying to just make some money. We could have kids. We could have kids. I could be laid off. Either way go, you never know what somebody's going through. My thing is, when the managers came, the black chick with the messy ponytail with the tired eyes, she walked out. She was like, I'm just gonna tell DoorDash that ain't no Tay. That ain't no Tay. And I told the black man, I said that's against code. I said that's against code. Because why she trying to report me? I'm still in the driveway. I'm drive-through. And I said, it was a dozen donuts. I'm in here trying to lose some weight. Ain't nobody think about no damn donuts. That's why I told him, I said, I don't want these damn donuts. And he's like, all right, I've been respectful. Don't be disrespectful. You saying I'm being disrespectful because I said I don't want no damn donuts? No. I'm telling you, tell her black ass, don't report me because I do my job. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm feeling great. I told her I'm feeling fabulous. You know, but they kept saying, oh, it's against policy. Let me tell you something. That little donut shop that they work for, them owners is in their ass. Them owners is in all the way. They got their knee up in their booty tang. Because for them to be acting like that over some damn donuts that ain't even theirs, that they didn't even pay for, I'm sure them owners is acting. And you know what? Never, ever, ever in my life do I want to work for somebody who asks I got a kiss. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Hell no. But you know, I guess that's just how this world revolves, and that's how this world, our world is. Earth. You know, think about it. Think about all the jobs that you got to do and all the ass you got to kiss just to pay your bills. And I am so sick and tired of that. And I know a whole lot of people, I'm talking about millions, is sick and tired of that too. Hopefully billions. But child, you is not about to cuss me out of no damn donuts. You is not about to report me to no DoorDash or something. It's a woman, but it's supposed to be a man picking up these donuts because the name on the account is Tay. Like, girl, you must not have nothing else to do. You must not have nothing else to do. Because why you just gonna take it out of your time and your day to just report me? And then the little white lady with the blue piercing eyes, she was like, if it's not delivered, it fall back on us. So clearly, all the little, I guess, majority or recently they DoorDashers that's been picking up orders from there have not been delivering to the people, or they could have been delivering to the people, and the people just saying that they're not being delivered. It's just how things go. But see, I believe in karma, and what you do will come back to you. What goes around comes around. That applies to everybody. Everybody. What you do go back to you. What goes around comes around. But I ain't the one. And it's a damn shame that I gotta sit there and put my foot down and show my chest, just put my chest up at a donut place. And then the order was only $6. The girl, at first it was $4 because I was supposed to, it was $4 because I was supposed to pick up the Wendy's for TT. So I picked up the Wendy's for TT, and then it was like, okay, add a 2 plus 2.65. I said, okay, sure, whatever. Girl, all I was trying to do was trying to give me some gas. I was trying to give me some gas money for the day. Maybe like some little sausage biscuit money. Girl, bye. I went to the gas station and got me a little margarita. Ha! Ain't got time. And I went back home, and now I'm here making this video. I only want this video to be 5 minutes long. Anyway, it's longer than what I wanted to be. But I'm going to just say this, and I'm going to leave it right here. I'm tired of DoorDash. I don't want to keep doing this. And people be like, oh, it's if you don't have no money and you in between jobs, you can do it. Girl, bye. Because if I'm on E and I put $10 in there, by the time I get 2 orders, I probably only made like $7, and then boom, I gotta put that $7 back in the tank. So it's like, bitch, ooh, excuse my language. So it's like, I just got a DoorDash just to put money in my tank. Like, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing with the DoorDash? I'm doing not a thing. I'm just DoorDashing just to put money in my tank. No, hell no. Something gotta give. Now, what I want to get on Spark, because I hear that's where it's at. But they got a long list on Columbus, Georgia. So if any of y'all in Columbus, Georgia on Spark, I'm going to need y'all to go ahead and just find something better. I'm going to need y'all to go ahead and find something better to do. Find you a career for real. Find you a real great job. Because I want to do me some Spark. I want to do Spark. I want to get my tail on Spark. And that's that. Anyway, that's my first video. That's my vent video, because I've been wanting to do me like some YouTube vent videos, and this is my first vent video. I ain't doing all that editing, all that shwa, whatever they want to call it. I don't know what they call it. I ain't gonna do all that because I ain't got all that, and I ain't got no money to be paying for no subscriptions. So I'm gonna just tell it like it is, and I'm gonna just go ahead and do me. And it's Kia Wea, and Kia Wea out. Bye, y'all. Y'all have a fabulous day. Woo.